exiting the cave
Yes.
because you were let go.
Yep.
Doesn't really look like an exit.
This could be the crossroads.
Up.
Man, I can't remember the name of the place. I know it's not Craghammer. I know it's not Kymel. And I know it's not...
For what? For your rendezvous point?
Yeah? Well, that and the
Your
place...
Your
It's
rendezvous point
Kymel?
was... No, the rendezvous point for Leosin was on the west.
Western. Whoa. Can you show us the world map again?
Hey, you guys want to get out of the cave here first?
Yes.
Thanks, and everyone is particularly unhappy.
Except the bad guy.
Those are the ones that stink the most.
There's a super cool room over here to the left. You guys want to go over there?
I see outside.
You should
But-
go.
But there's this super cool room to the left.
Yeah, there's the left room. You sure you don't want to find any more hidden walls around there?
I sort of mean I'm looking at bushes and trees and a crossroads with grass everywhere.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
me
you guys
too.
actually saw that map update? Wow, that's kind of...
I think the red tab is in a different page.
No, it was in the same place. I just added a new map while I was waiting.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, let's go to the super cool room on the left.
and find more hidden walls.
Sweet, alright, so let's see. This should be the room with a whole bunch of people in it.
Oh, come on!
No, there's actually nothing in there.
The room to the left.
To the left, to the left.
I check for traps.
Sure, man.
I check for hidden walls.
There are none to be found. Your vision doesn't reveal any traps to you, but...
Perception is better than that.
I guess I walk in. See if I can see further. I'd like to stealth.
Alright.
Huh.
Oh. Oh man, sweet four.
Clang, clang.
Why are we guys stealthing?
To look into 13.
Where? Oh. I see.
This chamber looks mainly abandoned, except for a few overturned boxes, broken items, scattered coins, a couple small gems that look like it was dropped during some kind of hasty evacuation.
How much can we gather really quickly?
Like one small gem and maybe 5 gold.
I do it and I give it all to Tarani.
How much?
1 small gem and 5 gold.
Let's put that in the bag of holding.
Let's get out of here.
Peace.
I walk back.
Those other guys are moving.
I think we should make a hasty run.
I was never seen again.
We start sprinting. Apparently leaving the commander behind.
Dead. Trani's dead. She's been caught. It's all over.
Sorry. Ta-da! Magic.
Dimension door. Cleric.
I feel like this is like one of those instances. You have to run up to the wall. Everyone needs to get together before you can go to the next area.
Staging camp?
Yep.
That's where we are now.
Things went poorly.
I'd say. We didn't get to kill the...
What's this?
the
Oh, wait.
idiot.
Can we make a shortcut?
No.
It's through a bunch of like really thick trees and shrubs.
Let's get back to a place where we can rest.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Right?
Let's take the longest rest.
We run back to
Somewhere outside of this camp. We're away from it.
How about we run back to the village as quick as we can?
Wait. Where was Leeson again? Restaurant? That's way ahead, so...
Nice music.
And... Kaimo was... over here somewhere? Don't
Kurt
see
already
its
put his
name.
character token on Kaima. They're the smoldering remains of
Oh,
his
okay.
Kaima.
That's why I can't see it.
Was it Kaimo that we were supposed to go to? I can't remember now. Goodness, it's been so long since we've seen a map.
There we go.
Okay.
Hey, it's Kaimal!
We're gonna camp at Kymel?
Well, inside the walls. Because it's safer.
Yes, the smoldering city of Kaima.
I'm sure we can
I
find
see.
out.
We're
Sure.
gonna go back to the guy. What's his name? Or we could just camp outside.
We
Or
still,
adventurers.
we still
can
have
do
our
that.
cart, right?
I don't fucking know.
Don't think so.
I
guys left
s-
that-
I,
You guys left it back at your headquarters.
Did we? It's a long
Yeah.
place to leave it. Alright, whatever.
So you guys return. You guys make the trek back to Kaimal. Right, the smoldering remains of a crater that it is. Are you camping outside or what?
should head inside.
Is there any, like, normal places left in this area, or is it, like, literally, like, an abandoned city at this point?
I mean, there are people still there. It's just not, very livable.
Is there an inn?
Part of an inn.
Hey guys, let's go rest at the part of an inn.
Sure.
So Primal was attacked by, like,
Yeah, I
Come-
remember your whole thing was here.
There was an army, you know, everything got completely annihilated. We chased them down, came back, then chased them down again.
And we went to the end of the camp, and that didn't turn
oh
out
yeah,
well.
my bad. I'm just wondering if it was attacked again.
Actually, was it?
When you said crater, I'm like, whoa.
Might as well be a crater.
We've entered Megaton.
Uh-huh. Where we staying, Primal? Or outside?
Inside, we look for a broken inn.
Yeah, sure
Oh.
enough, you find the ruins of an inn that people are trying to clean up.
We walk inside. Hello!
Everyone working just kind of nods their head.
Anyone can give us a room?
It's broken.
He like some of the people kind of like motion to a like the back area where it's just like broken down beds and scraps of wood everywhere.
Yeah, sure. Better than this. Come on, guys.
Yeah, we go in. We long rest in half an inn.
Long rest. Long
Swap
rest.
song. Swap songs. That song makes sense in this area.
And I take off all my armor.
That gives us full HP, right?
Yeah.
How much experience did we get from last night?
None.
From last night, yeah, none.
I guess like over the course of that entire cave raiding.
You get none, son. The DM said he's gonna be doing the milestone things.
Skeletor gives us no
Oh.
XP.
And we get-
I was gonna do it where it was a split XP system like most people.
Oh, okay. It's different from what I said. What he said.
Yeah.
And we get.
I was giving you all individual XP, but still giving you the total for the monster instead of the total split up between the four of you.
And half our hit dice, just so you guys remember that. Just half.
Maybe some quick maths.
Maths.
Nice picture, by the way, Eric.
Is this a new day then? I'm going to prepare stalls.
Okay.
No problem.
Sweet.
Rage.
I need to roll a 1d3. Is it slash R or R slash?
Slash R.
Okie dokie.
I think the only person that'll level up is Revan because he's so low.
Han Solo?
Are
I
you
seen
just
you-
deaf? Or you hearing things?
Let's see. So between the four of you, so 2,000 each.
Nine times. What is it to level up again? Level
For you,
9.
it's 48,000.
I get how much?
2,000.
Ray.
Sweet. I leveled up.
Woo.
Like 48,000 I need?
Oh,
At
for 8.
48,000?
What level are you right now, Brewbird?
Why does it matter to you? You're like level 9.
And I'm at 63,000.
Is that your current total? Like after you added the 2,000? Is that your current?
Yeah, before it was 61,500.
10 is 64.
Yeah.
Alright.
You said 2,000, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That'd be it. That'd be the amount.
So yeah, I
Dude,
think
Revan gets his fifth level spell now.
that's gonna be scary.
What spell do I get?
Your fifth level spell.
Yes.
He gets 2 more spells to add to his spell book, and he gets 1 fifth level spell slot. Also try to keep up with how many you're preparing, because you do have a certain amount you can prepare. You can't use all of them.
Yeah, I know. I have to like do my prepare spell list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do ascending.
Which,
Two.
your number of prepared spells went up by 1, because it's your level plus your intelligence modifier. So you should have 13.
Uh, gonna update those from
I did
Amon.
replay
All
on
the
here.
stuff that we just learned about Mondath and stuff.
Who are you sending it to?
One of the guys from the council in Amon. What's his name? Could be Allura. I think she's still in the council.
Oh, not the dungeon master's guy. I don't need that.
That's not the right one.
I wouldn't buy with that. I'm gonna put that as secret defense.
Yeah. I think Allura's still in there. Or I could directly send a message to the
Yeah, Allura's still on that.
yeah. Or directly to Tal Bisac. I mean, that would be weird.
Do you know if your sending doesn't work?
I don't think so. Well, the creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and you can answer na-na-na-na. Well, let me just click this card then, so we can all read it.
Okay. You send your message, but you don't get an answer back.
Yeah, to Allura, okay?
Alright, hit dice. Here we go. Ooh,
Oh no!
That's not bad.
that's not bad.
Tiny though.
Well, seeing as it's only a d6 plus 2, that's not bad.
I could have crit a 1.
That would have been painful.
Um,
I'll prepare this one then.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm ready.
Ninth level proficiency bonus. Four. Oh, automatically. Okay. I get one 5th level spell slot and an extra
Nice.
4th level spell slot.
What can you cast at 5th?
A lot of things for a wizard, but yes, I'll learn them first.
Looks like we need to go to a spell shop.
Hmm.
La 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 la.
Oh, sorry, Aurora's not on the council anymore.
Oh, is she not?
No, they did a
Oh.
reorganization of their council.
No, Kymel?
No, back
Amon.
in Amon. They reshuffled their council members to better reflect the all of the lords. So they're doing it by ambassadors now.
Oh. It's still good that she knows anyway. She still has connections in the city, I bet.
Okay, wizard.
Excuse me.
You could probably make the journey to Western like a day and a half or so.
What do you guys say, Western or Imon?
Alright.
What are we doing in Amon?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's head to Western, if Leeson is there.
Alright. We have reached consensus.
Bunny, do we stop along the way or just like full 1 day hike?
Whatever y'all want to do.
We're going to Western?
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna send a sending to Leeson as well. Why not? Sending. The same message, but to Leeson. And I have one level 3 spell slot left.
Avard's black tentacles.
Huh?
Leosin responds, "Good, I'm still here. Ask the locals to meet Knight Commander Lannister."
Knight Commander Commander.
Sounds like a death metal band.
What's his name again? Knight Commander
Lannister.
Lannister. I tell that to the group that Liason replied to tell him that he told me to ask for Knight Commander Lannister. Are we ready?
Yep. Let's go on a hike.
And you are soon on your way to Westrum. Were you walking the whole way there, or camping out and going again?
I assume
Oh.
camping for the nights.
Okay.
Sure.
We,
If we're camping for the night, then I'm gonna scry on someone then. Who am I gonna scry on? Mondas?
How about the person that didn't send you back a message?
Huh?
The council? That's
They
not on
didn't
the
send
council.
anything back. I think Allura has taken care of it, or maybe just kept the information to herself. I don't know. She hasn't replied.
Could scry on her just to make sure she's okay.
We could. Okay, I'll scry on her. Scry on Allura. She probably wards herself of any spells that that does scrying on her. She is a very important mage. But we're gonna do it anyway.
Your scrying is blocked.
Yep, I told you so.
Oh, it was worth a shot.
Wanna scry on Leosem? I'm gonna scry on Leosem. Whatever. And my second scry is on Leosem.
He's currently facing a stone wall. He looks to be meditating.
I tell that to the others. And I end my scry. Another long rest.
Oh, where are we right now?
We are halfway through Western.
Okay. Basically, I picked the 2 spell slots for my 5th level spell. I picked teleportation circle.
Cool. It's a
That's
very good spell.
that's amazing for us.
I'm gonna read what it does and stuff, but
You can ping it up on the chat.
I need to find another 4th level spell, which I'm going to do.
So you automatically know 2 that I pick.
Oh, the DM has to pick it?
Yep, it says so.
Cool.
You automatically know 2 locations. You know 2 sigil sequences for the destinations. But yeah, you have unlocked the knowledge in your mind of how to create teleportation circles.
Yay!
That's very useful.
It's like putting 2 plus 2 together finally after reading about circles forever. It's like, oh yeah, I know how to do that now. I just cast this in the same spot all the time. I might do something.
It's a good thing we didn't make that whole room specifically for a teleportation circle. That would have been awkward.
So what are we doing now?
I don't know.
Continue off to Westruun to buy the materials for a teleportation circle.
Sure. Well, that is if Westruun has not been
Destroy.
attacked or anything.
Yeah.
I haven't. Well, if Leeson is meditating over there, I guess it's okay. So we continue to Western after a long rest on the road.
Ooh, that's an expensive spell, actually. I'm still gonna keep it though.
Which spell is
It's very useful.
it? You mean teleportation circle? Why was it hard to say?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't read the last part properly.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
It's a spell that's for like. It's not for a fast getaway, that's for sure. Because that's a 1 minute casting time.
Dimension door. Whoosh.
Yeah, that's Dimension Door's job.
I'm gonna pull up a calculator and calculate how much gold that would cost.
Every time. He only has one use of it for now.
No, I mean to create a permanent teleportation circle.
50 times 365. If that's
18,000.
if the calendars in wherever we are works the same. Probably not.
If it does, it's
Are we at Western yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I forgot, what was this place like again?
We haven't been here.
we rode
Yeah, you've
through
only
here.
been here in passing.
We were here for like an hour.
Yeah, I mean, not even that.
What kind of places was it again?
I will tell you. Alright, so you have arrived back in Westruun. Though you were only here for a short time last time. You're back in full swing. From research and through just kind of like passing rumors about Westruun. It's the direct. It's about just about the direct center of Tal'Dorei. It's a crossroads of culture along the roadways that welcomes adventurers, traders, and vagabonds of all kinds. Despite its name, Westruun is more east than it is west, and it was in fact named after Pallas Westruun, the trader and philosopher who founded the city. Westruun used to suffer greatly beneath the iron talons of the Chroma Conclave. The dragon's destruction and the raising of the Herd of Storms has allowed the city to reclaim its place of importance as an economic and political powerhouse within the continent. It is currently ruled over by House Martell.
That place, yeah. We
And
went,
there's currently about 27,000 people within town or within the city.
we
How
rode
much?
with the Martell once.
About 27,000.
Y'all remember the Martell we rode
What was-
with? I believe it was Martell we rode with.
Nope, that was Tyrell.
Ah, dang it. So close.
Hmm.
Runs the city is Martell.
Mm-hmm.
Great. What should we do now? Now that we're here.
Look for the people we're looking for.
Okay, I'm gonna head around town. I'm gonna what he matches his description.
Who's
I didn't think you were gonna ask me who. Who are we
Leosin.
looking for again? Yeah, Leosin. Okay. I'm gonna ask around to see if anybody's matched Leosin's description.
okay? Make a investigation check. No one has seen him by that description.
Can I ask a couple of people?
Sure.
Anyone want to assist?
I'm going to give you guidance.
Still nothing. No one matches the description that you're giving them. Nope.
22 and no one knows. He's not here, guys.
He doesn't exist.
You want to scribe for
I
him?
approach a guard actually.
That, or he told you to ask for someone else.
I know. That's why I said I'm approaching a guard. And I'm going to ask them. I would like to seek audience with Knight Commander Lannister.
The Knight Commander. Yes, he is over in the Temple Ward. He's over at the Paladin's headquarters.
Yes. You show us which way that is.
Also, sir, is there any item shops? Magical items?
Herb, we can do that later. Let us
Of course, you're looking for the Market Ward. It's over there. And he points in the direction.
We should definitely stop by there later.
Guard, you come escort them to the Temple Ward.
thank you.
You are met with an escort and are soon walking off to the Temple Ward.
Temple Ward.
As you head over, you notice that the Temple Ward is it's a small southern ward where all the people are afforded free worship within various sanctuaries. A lot of the temples are the same. It's very generic on the outside, just so they could probably build it faster. All the important gods are here. There is a temple dedicated to the Dividing Plains god, which is the Lawbearer, the Wild Mother, and there is one, of course, to the Platinum Dragon. The residents of the Temple Ward also welcome any and all faiths, even if it is not the Dividing Plains ones. Western's smallest temple, you are told by the guard, is Ruiner's Empty Socket, which is maintained by a handful of orcs in Western. And its largest is the Lawbearer's First Bastion, an opulent temple supported by a steady influx of gold from the local government. The First Bastion was a secret home for refugees during Kevdak's occupation, and many Western survivors have turned to the faith of the Lawbearer after being protected by her grace. Well, you are led past the temples, down to a building that far succeeds all the other buildings in the area. You are brought to the Paladins' headquarters. This is the circle. This is the Circle of Paladins' main headquarters.
Oof. Oh, this place sounds serious.
Are we there?
Yep.
Do we see him?
You're not inside. You're just outside the building.
Okay. We're gonna enter then. Are we allowed to enter without any
Hold on.
hassle or anything?
We need to be hustling to get inside.
Yeah.
See us hustling.
Every day I'm hustling.
Right. The guard opens the door for you as you guys walk into the Paladins' headquarters. You are met by one of the secretaries at the front desk. Yes. What can I do for you all?
We have information for Knight Commander Lannister.
I see. I will page him immediately then. And the guy puts his hands to his temple, closed his eyes for a few minutes. Yes, the Knight Commander will be down shortly.
Paging Knight
Thank you.
Commander. Paging Knight Commander.
So the main wide staircase in the back of this large main area. Three people come down. The first one in the center being the Knight Commander, as his large star is on his full-plated chest, with some gold, with some nice gold and silver trim around it. Looks very decorative. He's being flanked by two regular full-plated knights. One of them being Knight Reynard, who is the first Elven Knight that was accepted into the Circle, and then Knight McCarran. They all come down. The two knights make way for Commander. He gives you all a deep bow. He welcomes you warmly.
I give him a
Bow,
soldier
bow.
salute.
Welcome to our headquarters.
What
I'm
race?
Knight
What race of
Oh.
elf is he?
You can't tell under the helmet,
Okay.
but his facial features give it away. But you can't really tell what kind he is. His eyes point to that he's a high elf, maybe.
Can I make an investigation or perception?
Sure, you can make a perception check. Yeah, he is most certainly a high elf.
Wow.
Welcome to our headquarters. I am Knight Commander Alec Lannister. I hear you have information that is pertinent to us. Please, if you'd step over here into my office, I would be gladly to listen.
Yes, we step in?
You guys take a short walk over to one of the side rooms. He opens the door for you. motions his knights to stand at the door. You all take a seat. As he just kind of waits for you guys.
Kirk stands.
Oh, you got it. Oh, you're not gonna tell?
No, I
Okay.
just stand. Kirk doesn't sit usually.
I sit down.
I also sit
Ronnie's
down.
gonna retell the tale about the what he told Leeson. I mean, what she told Leeson. Details and such.
Ooh, that is quite a tale.
Yes. I was told by Leeson that to find you. I'm not sure what the significance is.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't have told you. It's all right. He was coming up here to meet me to regale me with some of his stories and catching up. But most importantly, he needed to talk about what was going on in Kylan.
Mm-hmm.
It seems you have the same, about the same story.
Although he was not there when we did talk to this Mondath character. I also told him
Mondath.
that. Yeah.
And Mondath let you all go.
Stupidly, yes. But I think that was the right course of action for the group. We had battled many things beforehand, and we were not in a good place. So I think that was kind of a blessing in disguise, you'd say. But he let us go.
And she has resurrected many of our companions as sort of wraiths, as well as the half-dragon we killed. Brought him back too, without a second thought.
I am honestly unsure how many people she brought back to fight us again. Outside of what we saw.
Interesting predicament for us. He gets up and knocks on the door. One of his knights puts his head through the door. He gives him a quick whisper, and he is off. I will. I'll bring Leosin here.
Thank you.
We can talk about this together. After a short while passes, Leosin is brought in with the knight as he returns to his post outside the door.
Have you heard anything new? Anything new? Ha! Have you heard of any new dragon attacks?
Yeah, it kind of looks at Leosin and he looks back at you guys. No. Nothing as of yet.
Has word gone out to the other cities to protect themselves and be on watch?
As far as we know, the elves in Singorn are readying their defense relics to bring them back to the Feywild if necessary. The people in Whitestone also know of the incoming threat that looms. They're taking necessary precautions from their mages to create a diversionary shield. The people in Iman are ever ready to take on any threat that comes their way. And the dwarves in Crackhammer really have nothing to worry about. They've endured far worse than dragon attacks.
And what of the elves of High Ansari?
No word really escapes High Ansari these days.
Well, seeing as they're wiped out,
What?
we have reason to believe they might all be gone.
Could be survivors though. She was quite vague.
Like, how?
She walked
Oh.
in, murdered them all, took their prince, took the body, brought him back to life. We saw him.
I also told that stuff.
Okay. So the whole Civil War was just a diversion.
That's what it seems.
The island is in quite chaos.
Listen, we might have to ramp up our efforts of gathering allies. Yes, it would seem a gathering of allies would be quite pertinent to the situation. We could obviously make our appeal to the council if they would have anything, but I would rather keep the council out of this for now. We are shown to have our own powerful military.
Perhaps we should try to combine the forces of all the people of this continent.
I doubt the dwarves would be interested in doing that.
Maybe a grand meeting. Perhaps we could convince them.
Karg, have you ever convinced Bruford to do anything that you don't want him to do?
I look at Bruford. With enough ale, yeah.
And you think that letting them drink into a stupor would help?
Couldn't hurt at this point.
I've been thinking of some way to persuade them, but it might take some time.
They are as stubborn as they are long-lived. I don't think they will help anyone else.
This might be a long shot, but do any of you know of any powerful relics that could assist?
Oh,
Not on
God.
this plane, no.
we would be the wrong persons to ask for that.
Do you know of anyone who might know?
It's hard. I can't say that he knows exactly where. But Gilmore might be able to give you a lead.
This is me speaking. Did Gilmore actually build a store here?
Maybe.
Or are we diverging from the Voxmachina timeline? No, he didn't build one.
He does have one, it's just not run by him.
Okay. But he does visit the store here
Yes.
as well. Okay.
Commander Tron, perhaps you could send a message to Gilmore.
I will try, but this might be the same situation as Allura. He might have some protective wards on him to.
A good idea if we make it travel down to Emon instead.
It'd be another long journey. I don't know. I'll try and send a message.
Unless we have some sort of spell to get us there quickly.
Ooh.
Or perhaps horses.
Perhaps a teleportation circle of some sort.
Does that
I'm gonna
work?
try
I
and
mean,
send a message to Gilmore.
I've recently done studies on teleportation magic, but I need the means to create one through special chalks and items.
What places do you know of that we can get to?
Is there a place in town here that might have magical items?
Yeah,
Gilmore's.
exactly.
Are we still talking to the people?
We're in his
Yeah.
office right now.
Perhaps, Commander, with your permission, this is the Commander, by the way.
Lannister? Yeah.
Yes. With your permission, I could create a permanent teleportation circle within the city walls.
We already have one here. It would take too long to create another one.
Oh,
Any chance could we use that?
That's not it.
Where does the circle lead?
The circle is right outside of the castle.
And I suppose it's not free for public use.
That is why I told you it's not in my hands.
Do you know where it comes out?
Well, it is linked to the network, so theoretically you could, if you knew the sigil sequence to the other networks, you could take it anywhere there was a sigil.
We don't, unfortunately. To whom do we speak to get permission to use it?
You'd probably have to seek an audience with the Lord to see if he would let you use it.
Is there any way you could assist in that?
We were lucky enough to get granted a headquarters here as our main operating center. Lucky we were able to get that. The town or the city is technically under martial law, right? So doing anything to get in and out is, well, besides walking in the gates, it's kind of hard.
Then for now,
So
I-
for-
Risky business.
Commander Lannister, does your mages have any of these special chalks to create these circles?
We do not. We are only paladins. And some of us do not even have the full paladin powers. They're just simply knights.
So I guess Gilmore's would be our best bet.
And I guess a horse trip is the one way to go.
Did Gilmore reply to my sending?
Oh, right. Not in Westrun. But thanks for the message.
You did.
Yeah.
He
Could
said not in Westrun.
Yeah, he said he's not in
Did he
Western.
say that he was in Amon? Or somewhere
No, he
else?
didn't. He said he wasn't in Western.
where you
Yeah,
at?
tell them. Tell that. You guys. Although he has a store here, we could peruse of their items that we probably could buy.
You said you are paladins, correct?
Yes, the higher ups are. We've gained our full paladin powers.
Have you heard of the Dawn Father and items pertaining to him?
We've heard rumors here and there.
I show them my
Nothing too-
sword.
Nothing too common.
Perhaps you could help me find the rest of these items?
Well,
Yeah, we're friends now.
Kirk, what of Bruford's sword? What should we
Right
do
now.
with it?
I do not
Or
believe that his sword is going to strike the interest of these very noble, good paladins.
That's not what I'm getting at. I mean, I think we should destroy it.
Oh, absolutely.
I have a way to get by that, but the only way I can do that is if we travel to Emon. But if we could avoid that, that's all up to you.
If anything, I'd like Gilmore to take a look at it. I trust him more than anybody.
why? Thank you, Kurt.
You're welcome.
I trust him more than anybody too.
I'm glad we
are we
agree.
still
What is this whole conversation about?
Talking to Alistair or Callister? Oh man,
Alec
Yeah.
Lannister.
Commander Lannister. May I ask if his horses?
They're in martial law. I don't think they're gonna lend out their horses.
No, our only chance is the teleportation circle or walking.
Yeah.
You and your
walking again.
teleportation circles. God damn.
They're
It's
useful.
like it's a really fast way to get there.
But like every option's going south.
Riven,
Yes.
what symbols do you know for your circle? Where can we go?
DM. Apparently, I know two of your choice.
Is the TM
God.
AFK?
Is he there?
let's see how many places have sigils? Teleportation sigils. 2. No. All the major cities, so 7. And then 8. 9. 10. Okay, so D10.
Watch, it's gonna be something dumb.
To Craghammer and Western. I'm just gonna teleport back here.
No, Kymel to Western, just because.
Oh, actually, I have to roll again because White Stones
teleportation circle is. That was cut off from the network. That's the same number I've already rolled, so that's that. You know the sigils for the Rivendell teleportation circle, which is where Tarani's from, and you also know the one for. Oh wow! You know the one for Singorn, which you've never been.
Oh, awesome! Isn't that great, guys?
So yeah, I tell them
Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh,
Do you
great,
know-
Knight Commander.
Do you know anything about Singor?
Only a little.
How would we find more sigils for places?
You have to actually interact with the teleportation circle,
We'd have to go back to Iman.
and
that is
only
what you're
only
getting.
Revan can interact with it. Like if the others interacted with it, it wouldn't you guys couldn't read it.
Like, I feel like Amon would be perfectly fine with us giving us the sigils because of how we've helped so much. Westron
Tarani,
wouldn't
I've
care.
managed to uncover the sigils for your home as well.
He knows the sigils for your home.
Oh.
So-
Well, how long would it take from Rivendell to Iman? Is it farther?
yeah, probably a little
just
bit
walk
longer.
from Western.
Yeah.
Well, if horses are not an option right now, nor the teleportation circles, I suggest we have to go now in order to get to Iman as quick as we can.
Refresh my memory here. Why are you going to Mon?
Stuff. I don't know. Why are we going to Iman, guys?
Stuff. Nice.
We have an item.
It's fine if you don't want to give me the information.
Dang.
No.
We have-
That's me talking. That's not Tarani.
We have an item that is very important that we get there.
Is it as important as the one you just showed me?
Perhaps more so.
Well, you have the information now. What else do you need of us?
Well, the Paladins, you have the Paladins' full support in this endeavor. We will be with you when the battle arises.
Thank you very much.
We are-
I'll give it to the elders to tell them. I'm sure they'll agree with me.
And don't forget, keep
Okay.
an eye out for the Dawnfather items.
One is for sure in the possession of the Starks.
In the possession of the what?
The Starks?
Starks. House Stark.
Stark.
They rule Whitestone.
House of Stark.
We've
One of
been to
their members
Whitestone.
definitely has the other one of the sets. That's been confirmed for the last few decades. They've kept it in their possession for quite a long time.
We have been to Whitestone for a while.
We should definitely head that way.
North to the city of... No, that's not right. We have to go there now?
No, not right now. But we should stop by there when we get a chance.
So what are we doing now? We're done with what we intended to do.
For now, I think we should head to Amon after hitting the shops here.
Okay.
Popping up on the flies.
I'm gonna tell the Knight Commander that we're gonna be around town for a few hours. And if they need anything more of us, just ask around.
Is there any place we could spend the night? 'Cause we have a lot of
We're not spending the night here. We have to leave after.
Alright.
We can just camp outside.
Of course, Commander. You're right.
There's no telling
Stop
when
being
they're
a pussy.
dragon attack.
If that is all, we will be leaving.
Alright. Then till we meet again.
Good day.
Salutes.
What should we
Lee-
do first?
Leosin stops you on the way out.
Okay.
You also have my support as well.
Thank you.
We aren't many anymore. But it's about time to reveal ourselves to the world again.
What do you mean?
The mystics are coming back.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's all I can say.
If you and anyone you know that could assist us needs a place for rest or a place for protection or armament, you can go to our guild at any time.
Of course, we just prefer hidden areas. We've been in hidden for several centuries now, biding our time.
Unfortunately, that might be difficult to have you mobilize quickly if the need arises.
We have ways.
Well, I have faith in you, so I trust that you have whatever means you need.
Good day to you all.
Good day.
I give him a manly handshake.
Bromance.
He returns with like an average handshake. It's not that strong.
Anime sparkles
Oh.
everywhere.
Confetti. We're going out to the city and do some shopping.
Yeah.
Shopping episode.
Man, we're gonna buy 30 mirrors, guys.
For all those watching at home, you might want to skip for a little bit now.
Dude, you guys gonna build that Archimedes death ray?
I don't fucking know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Archimedes
That's what,
Death Ray. It's a bunch of mirrors all focused on.
That's what Orion
Oh,
was
is
trying
that
to throw his
what?
mirrors for.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just really vague.
He's trying to make that death ray.
Damn.
Mythbusters tried it once. It didn't really work out.
Yeah, it doesn't work like it did in the ancient times because it was fake. It's
might-
not real, people.
You might be able to pop
Oh, it
some
wasn't
popcorn.
fake, it was because of aliens.
No, what happened was lightning struck.
We're gonna ask directions to like the Gilmore's pop-up shop in West.
Looking for Gilmore's pop-up shop.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the market ward that way.
We got a market ward. Look for it. Look out for anything bawdy in the way. It's probably it.
And where to sell whatever those things that we got, the gems? We got a bunch of gems, didn't
Magical components?
we? No, you wanted to we gathered some things. I gave you, like, what, a gem, I think it was?
Oh, was it magical? I don't know.
No, it was just a small gem.
Do we have anything we can just sell?
We actually do.
Because we're gonna need
It's
to...
the gem.
Is that it? Is that
It's the
really all we have?
Yeah.
Well, you have the bag of holding, so you have everything.
Oh, my bag of holding is.
Oh, perfect. All right. So you guys head into the market ward. At the very center, you pass by this very large, bazaar type building. It's very open in the middle with like the walls of the building surrounding the open area, and you just hear a bunch of shouting and screaming, and just like prices being yelled out, and people going, "Aye, yeah." It looks to be a grand auction happening. Catching one of the civilians passing by, they tell you that it's called the World Market, a marble-walled auction house where hundreds of vendors hawk rare and unusual items from across Tal'Dorei, and even some beyond.
Ooh.
You're passing by as an item is just coming up for bids. Yes. Today we have the Amulet of the Plains. This wondrous device can transport you or others to a different plane of existence. Now, this item is very special, very rare, and I'm only offering it to the highest bidder today. We'll start the bidding at 50,000 gold. Now, who's gonna start this one? You right there. Yes, 50,000. No, 60,000 to that guy. He's got his sign up. Wait, no, it's 80,000. This man right here. Oh my goodness, does anyone want to go higher than 80,000 possibly? Maybe even 100,000 gold? Yes, the man on the balcony right there with the regal looking cape. 100,000 gold to you for this wonderful amulet. Do I hear 110,000 maybe? 110,000 for this rare, priceless amulet. No, going once, twice. Then it is sold to that man with the regal cape. Congratulations, good sir. I will take payment from you with my bodyguard. Thank you so much for this. And thank you all. I will be back next week with an even more rare item. Yes, thank you. And everyone's like everyone's clapping and just shouting for the next item to come up. And you guys are just like, what the fuck?
That's an absurd amount of money. Come
I'm
on,
just
let's go.
whispering to myself, not yet. Not yet. Not
It's
time.
really expensive.
See what his next offer is. If it's something extremely stupid and expensive, let's head out.
He said Amulet of the Plains. That probably means that we could teleport in and out of different planes, like planes
That's
of
what
existence.
That is what he said, yes.
I have not been given the knowledge of this spell. It is way beyond me.
So there's like that one caught your ear first, but there are actually many like vendors just like shouting. It's actually really bizarre how they're doing it. Like they're just like vendors surrounding this open area with a whole like the big crowd in the middle, and the crowd has to hear separate items from varying points. Of like, it's like sometimes they auction off at the same time, sometimes it's separate, but to get most of the items the vendors want to sell off, they do it at the same time as other people that are auctioning. So there's like 2 or 3 auctions going on at the same time that people have to try to pay attention to. And the only way they're keeping order is if the customer is looking at the guy selling the item, they're bidding on that item. So one guy off to the left, he's like, yes, the Belt of Dwarven Kind. Yeah, the Belt of Dwarven Kind. This one can make you stronger than an ox. Rare magical item. This one's coming in at approximately 15,000 gold. And there's another guy off to the right side. And he's like, oh man, what random item do I want to fucking put on sale? Oh, that sounds cool.
Doesn't really matter because we
that's
can't
rare.
afford any of them.
That's very rare. That would be up to bid right now.
They're such good items.
I must say, this is a great way to make profit on a rare and valuable item that we
yeah,
might
considering
have.
they can't sell them anywhere else, yeah. Kind of hard to sell some of these items to
Is there
regular
anything in the
vendors.
bag of holding that we have that might be of great value?
Hmm?
Is there anything in the bag of holding that might be of great value that we have? That's not gonna kill somebody?
I would say the sword, but you know Bruford won't let go of that thing.
But your sword.
Yeah, we have the Finch's armor, but I don't think it's good to release this into the public. Might be dangerous.
It is of very little use to us.
So are like people like just like yelling out like in the middle of the streets of like just stuff they want to sell, or is it actual vendors?
No, it's actual vendors. Like, it seems like asking around a few of the people that are here. It seems like you have to sign up beforehand for that day's like time slot. So like they book a time slot in advance of like I'm gonna sell during this time slot, and that's they like set up their little station and then get up on a little platform and start shouting out nonsense.
It's actually pretty cool.
Oh, this is cool. No, I don't want that one. It's cool though. There's so many items I could just sell, but they wouldn't be selling any of these because they're useless. They're useless to sell because they can sell them regularly. It's not really black market bidding. It's just items that they couldn't sell to regular people, like at a shop.
Did we find the shop or not?
I'm looking for one more item to just throw out there.
Okay.
How much can rare items go for? What's the minimum? Okay. Oh, okay. I can take any rare item then. And you also notice they're actually selling it for probably way above the market price.
Yeah, I'd say.
Ooh, they could sell a bag of holding. You guys could definitely use that, right?
Let's try to
It's
sell
the
things
most
that-
useful one. I bet though, if there was one being sold around here, Kurg would be the
Bad
First
question. Bad question. Do you still have that shield?
what shield?
Your shield before you switched.
I told you it
deities.
doesn't work.
I know, but we can
Yeah,
sell
it's
it.
just a normal shield now.
We can sell it.
It's not your property. It's
I
mine.
know.
Oh,
Anything
denied.
else you can sell if you want, but not mine.
This isn't in character. If this was in character, I'd never suggest it.
It also adds to my AC, so I mean, like the regular shields. So I'm not letting go of it. Just because it doesn't have as much use as I had before.
Oh, this is okay. So someone off to the right, he kind of like he starts like setting up his little vendor stoop, and he gets up on it, takes the item that he has from his like guard, I guess. Yeah, holds it up in the air. It looks like a long sword from your distance, but it's in its sheath right now. Ah, yes! Now it has come to me! Welcome, I am back. You saw me last week, and I'm back this week. And this week, I've got a nice Dragon Slayer longsword up for bid. A rare longsword that'll give you extra oomph when you're fighting those mean dragons out there. This one, I will start the bidding at. We'll start low and see where we go. We'll go 1,500 gold. That's 1,500 for you people out there. Do I hear 1,500? Yes, you right there with the shorts. 1,500. Oh, whoa, 2,000. over here to the guy in the tan breeches. Do I hear 2,500?
We might need some extra gold if we're gonna get that. I only got 15.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, guy with the cape up there. You're looking to buy again? All right. 2,500 gold then. All right. 2,500 to this guy. 3,000. Do I hear 3,000 gold? Yes, man with the hooded cloak. Yes, you. 3,000 to him. 3,500 anyone? 3,500 gold. Regal Cape Man. 3,500. 3,500 Regal Cape Man over there. 4,000 gold for the Dragon Slayer Longsword. Yes, the man right there with the slick back white hair and the white goatee. He has 2 swords already, but he says he wants more.
Did he say
4,000.
dragon slaying sword?
4,000 gold for the Dragon Slayer Longsword. To the man with the slick back white hair and white beard.
You guys, did he say dragon slaying longsword?
Yep.
How much gold do we all have?
Not that much. Not on me.
How much
I
is
have-
the bid up now?
4,000.
I have a total of 27 gold pieces.
I have
I'm gonna look.
I have 134 on me.
I'll bid.
Oh, all right. What are you gonna bid? The bid is currently at 4,000.
Yeah, bid at 4,000.
No. That's the current bid. So you'd have to bid
Oh.
something higher.
4,500.
What the frick?
4,500 to the young elf woman right there in the way in the back. I still saw it. Do I hear 5,000? I got extra gold.
We don't have money.
Anyone want to go 5,000? Going once? Wait, the man with the regal cape again. Yes, Mr. Money himself. 5,000 to you.
Jesus. Well, I guess we're out of luck now.
5,500.
Nope.
5,400. Anyone want to go higher than 5,000?
Nobody wants that.
Going once.
It can leave.
5,001 gold.
5,001 gold to the missus in the back. Well, Mr. Money, do you want to handle that? Going once. Going twice.
What have you done to us?
5,001 gold to the elven woman in the back then for the Dragon Slayer Longsword. Sold.
What the frick have you done?
He rolled a he rolled a 2. He rolled a 2, a 5, and a 3.
Actually have that money?
Yeah, dude.
In the bag, yeah.
Is that all of our shared money?
No, there's some in the back, but this is like the one that we got from. I'm not sure.
Selling our dead companions?
Oh yeah, there it is. Newly acquired items, 5,000 gold.
What the frick?
I think that was from the giant.
It might have been.
Yeah.
Frick.
Now, you guys have a lot of
What?
stuff in there. Oh, you still got that. You still have
Actually,
the
no.
lightning
That's
blast.
that's good. That's good that you bought it. We need that powerhouse. I'm gonna have a talk with Moneybanks over there.
He's in like a balcony seat.
Wow.
He's
Can't
very,
reach that high.
Rufus,
Yeah.
let's try and get up there.
he like glances over at who bought the sword and gives you a real cold stare down.
I look at him really confused, like, we don't, what?
I just give a smirk. I outwitted him by 1 gold.
What does he look like?
Make a perception check.
Can I assist with this perception check?
Sure.
I will also perceive.
Confusingly.
I am blind. I cannot see it.
Oh my god.
You stare at your feet.
Yeah, you're looking, but your vision gets kind of blurry out that in that distance.
Your sight's not 2020.
Silly dwarves. Can't see in the sunlight.
So Kurg, as you look confusingly at him back, it is a man, probably in his late 20s, maybe early 30s. He has a few streaks of blonde going through his brown hair. Looks human in nature. He might be a half elf based on the elongated features of his face. He does have a brown goatee. Then, of course, the red, regal-looking cape that he wears alongside his half-plate armor. No, like, emblems or logos to give away anything.
So, still pretty nondescript in general.
Yeah.
Generic human male.
Rich generic human male, it seems.
Is there a way up to the balcony from where we're at?
There's probably a way inside to go up, but none on the outside.
I think we should get going very quickly.
I'm trying
Might
to
be a good
calculate.
idea.
Trying to calculate. 4,600. So I'm giving away the silver pieces because there's a lot of that in there.
Copper too?
How much silver are you giving away?
All the coppers are in the treasury in the guild.
Mhm.
There was 3,992 silver pieces. That's 399.2 gold.
Okay.
So from the gold that I have here, I will give away 4,600 from it, right?
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
The bodyguard.
BRB.
Bodyguard takes the silver and gold from you and hands you the Dragon Slayer longsword in its sheath.
Oh.
Hurrah! Look, Ruford. I
Along
got
with
you
that,
something.
it has already been identified for you because he already knows what it was that he was selling. So you get a +1 bonus to attack. It's essentially a +1 longsword.
Mm-hmm.
But when you hit a dragon with the weapon, the dragon takes an extra 3d6 damage of the weapon's type. For the purpose of this weapon, dragon refers to any creature with the dragon type, including dragon turtles and wyverns.
Are you serious? That's for me?
Yeah.
A sword. Something I always wanted. It's Christmas.
Burford, make a wisdom check.
Oh
Or
no.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Like all day.
And in the back of your head, you hear the other sword speak to you. I'm the only sword for you.
Yeah, damn. Son.
And you in your excitement, you don't raise your hand to take the sword. You would rather not.
Well, this is bullshit. I can't wait to get to Iman.
Okay, we'll keep the sword with us for now. Not a problem.
Oh my god. That's the first one you failed on the sword.
I've been failing every roll today. Like
Legit?
what is that? What have I have so far? 8,
6,
3, and another 6.
6.
Every roll has been in a single digit.
Worst.
Alright, what's our next move? Besides, we're probably gonna get mugged.
Apparently, you're our new Tarani.
What?
Well, now Tarani doesn't roll terrible, but Bruford can't seem to figure it out.
Other days. It's like one day it's like pure crits, and the next day it's like just pure fails. Crits, fails, crits, fails.
It's like a disease that gets passed from one person to the next, but
That's
only
so
infects
extreme.
one person at a time.
Right. Anyways, I check around to see if anybody is selling a horse in the black market.
No.
Sorry, please say that again and enunciate so I know what you said.
No horse is being sold here.
Horses, right? Like four-legged animals, horses?
What do you think I meant? Horses. Do you want glue?
It cut out, so it sounded like you said horse.
What do you
I am
think?
what-
Any of
I
them
am what-
quarters for sale?
I love those girls
They're
at
probably
Pepino
all
Palace.
for sale.
I know that
Pepino Palace.
that reference.
Oh, awesome. There's a word for that. It's hooker. You're a hooker. Yes.
Okay, I'm back.
Ray.
What should we do? What should we do? I think we should get out of this crowd.
Sure.
I agree.
We're out of the crowd and into where? Where are we going?
Eh,
We
Find a dark alleyway.
and get rid of the sword. No, we have to go get Gilmore's shop here real quick, right?
That's where you said you were going.
Mostly because we really need to identify this
You guys
sword.
finally bought something.
Wait, sorry. Bruford, can you communicate with the sword?
He's never
Okay.
tried. He's never tried to actually talk to it.
Well, okay.
Try.
Does he tell us that the sword talked to him yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know, so we can't even suggest anything. Alright, we look for Gilmore's.
Gilmore's porn store. Oh, sorry.
No, that's in the back.
Have you already taken out the stuff in the bag? The money and all
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Just adding up how much we have now.
So, you're able to easily enough pick out Gilmore's shop from all the rest of the shops on this in this ward. There's also a sign that says Gilmore's out front. You want to walk in?
Yeah.
It's very similar to how Gilmore's original shop looks like on the inside, back in the there's some like subtle differences to accommodate Western's architectural style. Instead of stone on the inside, it's mostly marble on the interior walls. Just like the structure of the world market.
Pretty.
hope it's not this monstrosity. Swear to God.
Meeting you up front at the counter is a young man, very much different than the younger people you're used to meeting. This one's actually a tiefling.
Ooh.
A very rare race on this continent.
Oh, it's another Sejanus.
Another anus.
Sir.
Oh,
Tell me, friend, do you know tentacles?
nice.
Oh
Wow.
my.
I don't think I know what you're referring to.
Oh, I'm just playing with you. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. Welcome to Gilmore's Glorious Goods Western Branch. How may I help you?
I'm looking for special inks and chalks.
At least we're not in Scranton.
For which particular spell would you be looking for this?
Teleportation circle.
Ah, all right. Sure enough, we have some of that here. How much do you want to buy?
You check here. Rare chalks and inks infused with precious and 50 gold pieces. Okay. So yeah, just enough to make one teleportation circle.
Well, that'll be 50 gold then, sir.
Miss Tarani,
Hmm?
do we happen to have any money left in the bag of holding?
We actually do.
Holy cow.
I'll take out the 50 gold. There you go. Ah,
How are you guys at identifying items?
I'd like to think I'm pretty good at it.
Well,
Would you mind looking at the sword, please?
it seems to be a quiet sword.
Sure, but would you mind releasing it first? As you were unconsciously trying to put the weapon down, but you couldn't.
Should I make another roll?
You can try to resist, yeah.
Does Tarani cast anything to help?
You're able to put your weapon down after some fighting.
What was that, Bruford?
I
I
during all
can't.
this fighting, I guess the calluses in my hands just seized up my hands.
Odd.
Alright, just quickly identify this here. Yeah, runs his fingers over the top of the blade as his eyes glaze over blue for a minute. Oh. Oh my. This is not a nice weapon you have there.
I don't think so either.
Oh man, this is. Let me get my book here. It's been a while since. Well, actually, I've never identified something of this nature. Just get out my history book. See if I can find the item. Ah, all right. Here it is. It is known as the Talion of Tiamat.
Put this down.
Just off of the first glance, is it is a long, thick, straight blade made of black glass, held in a grip wrapped in elegant sapphire blue stingray leather.
Wow.
It does appear to match the description. Let's see. Blade has a large curved crossguard, creating the ideal weight balance. It does have the crossguard on it. Yeah, this is the Talion of Tiamat. It is part of a set. But users of this blade tend to be not so good in nature. If you were a non-good or non-neutral person, the blade would try to take over you and make you do its bidding. But if you were someone of the evil type, then the blade would attune to you naturally, and you would have all the powers it grants.
Is there a way I can master the sword without like it wants?
It would take a long and arduous effort of binding the blade to you instead of the other way around. A process of which you would be constantly exposing yourself to its control over you. You'd have to make constant use of the blade, always trying to give in to their appetite, trying to resist as much as you can, and hopefully, after a period of time, I'm not sure because this blade is quite old, but after a period of time, you should bind the blade to you, so you would not necessarily get all of the powers, but you would get a majority share of the powers the blade holds.
Is there a way to dispel this evil?
Maybe by high-level mages, but no one around here.
Is there a little history about the blade? Like, do you know where it's from?
Originally, it was said that when Tiamat was in this plane of existence, she would grant the blade to her champions. Like most artifact sets, the sword and armor is usually worn by the champions. It's been so long that most artifact sets are kind of shrouded in mystery. We all have general vague backgrounds on them, but we have nothing set in stone really, because these weapons and armors were created thousands of years ago.
That is amazing.
As far as I know, or as far as pretty much anyone knew, there was no Tiamat set on this plane of existence anymore. Most people think the prime deities only have armors and sets in their name, but a lot of the betrayer gods also have their own sets to give to their champions to fight back against the forces of good.
Is there a way to destroy it?
Not by any normal means.
Like high pressure smelter.
No.
We have another relic as well, if you could look at.
Of course.
Miss Tarani, may I see the bag of holding?
Okay.
I reach in for the mask, one of the masks, if it's still in there.
What map?
The Tiamat one.
It's currently not on the bag of holding. I don't know where you put it. Maybe in your bag?
Oh shit. I mean,
Maybe it's in Kirk's bag.
Nope.
like Kirk has a bag of holding?
No, sometimes I carry stuff, but no, I don't think I have it.
Oh, I don't have anything either.
Yeah, it's not here. Let's see. There's Kirk's balls. There's Revan's shovel. There's a hat of disguise. There's Basilos guys. Nothing about a mask in here.
What were the two? Had a disguise and what?
I remember when we fought the fire giant. Afterwards, we grabbed like 5 masks from the wall.
I have
Oh,
four
I think
unique
Kirk
balls.
had those.
I have 4 unique talismans. That's it.
Yeah, I don't remember putting masks inside. Hold on. Let me just concentrate in remembering what happened that day, because I died that day.
Let me try to remember. I don't remember a lot from then or before that.
Um, I remember that Kurg took 1.
Did I?
I think so. But then we got rid of it because we were scared. I think. I don't know. I might be misremembering it.
So,
should
who
know.
wants to look at the documents, the historical tapes?
That's a long ways away.
Yeah, that's kinda...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I guess we don't have it, and I just
Yeah. Sorry.
say, oh well, I can't find it. Sorry.
It's alright. No problem.
Could you give this item a quick look over? And I pull out my sword. I want to confirm its abilities.
Alright.
Recently, it almost exploded in my hand.
Did it?
In the last
Sounds really
fight, it at the end seemed to almost a small vibration that could have led to bigger. It felt like it could have been a lot bigger.
I don't think that's a sword you're carrying.
I hope it's not dynamite. Oh wait, I don't know what dynamite is. Hope it's not magical explosives.
It's dynamite.
He puts his hand over the sword and runs his fingers down the blade again. Oh my. Another set item. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, this belongs to the Dawn Father. A very intriguing find indeed. He gives you the same general evaluation. Though, have you used this a lot? Like, have you?
Exclusively. I almost would say I love this sword.
Its nature is giving off this large power, like a large power essence is coming off the sword itself.
What does that mean?
It could mean a handful of things. The most obvious that you probably should be worried about is that it might blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Some other blow up things. It could awaken. Set artifacts like these typically have a couple states. Most of them are dormant if they haven't been used for a long period of time. So it could awaken and gain new powers. Wait, do you pray to anyone? Do you have any allegiance to one god or the other?
Currently, no.
I know I do.
Okay. Yes, your essence is very dark, Randy. Even darker than us demon touched. It doesn't have the potential to blow up every single time you use it, but I would keep a careful watch on it. Just take a minute, take like an hour or so to just like pray with the sword or try to connect with it. It's not sentient or anything like that, but just getting a feel for the sword might help you understand it a little better. Again, it won't blow up immediately if you use it again, but I would be careful.
Okay.
Typically speaking, just like your friend here, which I believe now why he was having a little trouble with the dropping of the sword earlier is probably because he's not an evil person by nature.
Thank you.
But just like the betrayer gods, if you don't hold allegiance to a prime deity that the set belongs to per se, the item won't reject you outright, but you might not ever evolve. The item might not evolve for.
Well, it looks like it's time for me to find religion.
Well, it's not that simple, but in essence, yes.
Well, thank you very much for your assistance. By any chance, have you seen other items such as this?
Oh, God, no. People usually don't just come in with artifacts like this and go, "Hey, have you seen these before?" These are usually sold on. Oh, well, I'm sure you passed the world market coming by, but sometimes they're sold in the world market. But you have to be careful. Any artifact level items or even legendary items that are sold in the world market, yeah, sometimes they might be fake. It's pretty easy to tell which ones are fake, but if you don't have a keen eye, then
Well, I
you
did
might end
hear
up
them.
buying fake items.
I did hear them trying to sell a belt of dwarven kind,
Oh, nice.
but
It makes you strong. Yeah.
yes, they do. I've heard legend of an amazing fighter that once wielded one. It was astonishing the things they did.
Yes, this very place was a battleground for that event.
But since then, I do not trust that there are many items as powerful as that are true.
Which brings me to my next object. And I, who has the Dragon Slayer sword?
It's in the bag.
Perhaps we can prove if it's fake or not.
Ah, yes. He Torani takes it out and shows it to the back.
Oh, this is a beauty indeed. He traces his hands on it again. Oh, it's so beautiful. This one's made slightly different than other long swords of this type. The ruby inlay right here on the blade is beautiful. And the inscription right here on the opposite of the blade is very beautiful as well. It is an authentic Dragon Slayer longsword, for sure.
Well, that's good to hear. Otherwise, I would have just wasted 5,001 gold. It was a recent purchase in the world market.
Well, good to hear you weren't faked out then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that well, I give the description of the one that we seen on the balcony.
You speak of Devon. Yes. Local nobleman here. Not in the ruling family, but a family that keeps close on the side of the ruling family. I believe he is the son. No. He's the grandson of the current ruler of his family.
Markel?
No. His family is nobility here, but they are not the ruling family. They do sit quite close to the Martells, though. He tends to buy up a lot of things on the world market, purely for just buying.
And if one would ever outbuy him?
I've seen him get outbid a couple times. He's never one to hold a grudge, though he usually lets people outbid him that he finds intriguing.
He may not hold a grudge, but he certainly holds a lot of coin.
And he does. Usually he doesn't walk around with too many guards, but then again he also doesn't walk around with a lot of coin. It's usually written in the what do you call those new things? It's like a more advanced version of an IOU.
A check. It's a credit card, Dad.
No, a debit card.
Daddy's got a lot of credit cards.
Well, I was wondering if you had any good items in the shop that we could perhaps purchase.
Sure, you're free to look around the shop as you wish.
Do you have any potions of healing weapons?
Oh yes, we need plenty of those.
Any potions, you say?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of potions are you looking for?
Experience or
Yeah.
healing?
Healing?
Yes, plenty of healing potions in stock today. What kind of healing potions for?
Do you have any? What's the one higher than the common?
A greater?
Yes. And
Let's
how
see.
much do they go for?
And do you have any potions that would increase someone's experience in fighting?
No, not quite any of those. I've never really heard of something like that.
Nothing at all?
I mean, I've certainly never heard of anything doing that, but I'm sure some alchemist would.
Are there any alchemists in this city?
Yes, but none. I don't think none that you would be looking for. Creating something like that would require really high power and precision.
Perhaps Gilmore would know?
More than likely, yes. So, greater healing potions, we have 3 of them, and they will run you 150 gold each.
Take one, please.
All right.
Hey Wyatt,
Yes.
does Riven have any magic items that are helping him?
Just I think I just have the Ion Stone, which is helping a lot.
And
Oh.
preferred... What? Johnny?
I just remembered that I do have a fragment of an Ioun stone. I don't know if that's any importance, but maybe it could be of help to like studying Ioun stones.
Well, they are pretty rare. There aren't usually copies of Iron Stones anywhere, although some people I've heard have made breakthroughs and were able to copy some of the original Iron Stones for their own purposes. This could help us further research into how they're doing that. I'll almost certainly get it to Gilmore.
Are there any items that could help a wizard increase his power?
Yes, perhaps there's a enchanted arcane focus or anything like that. Something offhand.
Hey Eric.
Oh.
I just thought of something. You remember how we have some items back at the guild? We have like that +1 axe and that mace.
Yeah.
If you use those as your dual wielding items, it could probably help you out with your damage. Just so you knew, it's up to you whether or not we go back and grab them, because it's up to you. But I think that
I'll see what's going on.
I think either that or two-hand the longsword.
If I knew the sigil to Emon, we could teleport there instantly, but we'd have to go all the way back in order to get that sigil.
And we should probably go back to the guild one way or another, see how that's coming along.
Enchant a wizard's power. Not really sure what you mean. I don't really see any items in our inventory that help.
What I'm specifically looking for is any offhand item.
A staff, a focus.
I do have a staff and a focus, but if there's anything that is magical and I can attune to, that would be amazing.
I do have some staffs and stuff.
What about investing in some armor?
A mage, from my history of battle, typically don't do well in armor.
Or something that bolsters your armor?
That's what my wards are for. Haha!
Yeah, I guess.
I just stand up tall and do like this smile.
Yeah, once.
What would exactly be your budget before I could trim down the search here?
Ooh,
Not much.
not much, I must say.
After the dragon slaying sword.
After that recent purchase, we're rather light in point.
I see. It is all right. When you have the coin, you are welcome to come back here or at our main location in Iran. We have plenty of staffs on hand.
Oh, I will purchase a greater and a common healing if it's
The
available.
common will be 50, and the greater will be 1.
I'll purchase a common.
Alright, so that's 50 to you as well.
And for research, I'm going to offer the fragments of the Ayun stone.
We much appreciate it. Thank you.
Do you happen to have any spell scrolls?
We have a couple. Yes, let me look.
What are the prices for your spell scrolls?
It's a varying price. Let's see. For something like a 5th level scroll, now that would reach the point of going into the higher end options. It would cost around 3,000, 3,500 gold maybe.
Oh dear.
3rd level though gets significantly cheaper at about 400.
Hmm. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pass for now.
Alright, no problem.
What kind of what were you asking for? Scrolls. What kind of spells?
Alright, let's see. There's a lot of options here. Let me lower the spells here. Let's see. We'll go with full spell. Filter.
I believe we can purchase the cheaper spells if you're in dire need, Rogan.
see. We have a 3rd level cleric spell here. For
Commander, do you think you could purchase me a second healing potion?
The common one?
Yes, just a common one.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, thank you.
Let me get another common, please.
okay, 50 gold for that then. We have a 3rd level cleric spell called Earth Movement.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This one, the ground beneath you starts to spiral into a hole that you begin to sink into. After you are enveloped into the earth, you are launched out of the ground 100 feet in the direction that you were facing before you submerged. If you are not strong enough, though, you might take damage on the land.
Hmm.
I think Kurg having that.
I don't know. Is that only exclusive to clerics?
Yes, it is.
And can that not be learned by wizards by deciphering? No. Okay.
No, it could not be.
Fastball special.
We do have a
Well-
3rd level wizard spell, though, for sale.
What is it?
I will say, this one I don't take lightly, but there's a necromantic spell called Drain Soul.
Ooh.
I would be very careful if you ever had to use this kind of spell, as necromancy is outlawed.
We have had our fair share of run-ins with necromancy.
Would this be something of your interest, Robin? Or
It's
shall
an
we go
interesting
with
spell
super
indeed,
spells?
but I have no interest in necromancy.
In romancy?
Ooh.
I heard romancy.
I'd like to cast Romancy.
Romancy. Romancy.
Isn't that also known as Charm Person?
Well,
Shepherd magic.
I don't think we'd like to purchase that.
No problem.
Then are we done here?
I'm
Is
good.
everyone ready?
Yes.
Buford, Evan, anything else?
I don't really think so. Yes. Bunny, by any chance, can you tell me if this has any value at all? I show him the garnet jeweled skull.
He looks over it for a few seconds. Traces his hands over the ruby, the garnets, and the skull itself. It does seem to have magical essence, but it is long been enough. The magic in this skull has been almost lost throughout time. I'd say with enough effort, and this is all just based on just things that I've read and information from other wizards and arcanists and such. With enough time, effort, and even materials, you could turn this into something.
Any chance witch?
Oh, no, nothing of that nature, no. After a while, this You could make this into a flame skull.
I'm sorry, what?
You could turn it into a flame skull, giving enough time and effort.
Ooh, flame skull.
You know, that guy with the motorcycle. What's his name?
It's a
Played by
motorcycle.
Nicolas Cage.
Fucking Ghost Rider, yeah.
Yeah, go.
Skull.
Perhaps, Buford, perhaps I can help you with that.
Sure, go ahead. Over the crystal skull. I mean, garnet. The jewel skull.
I take the skull.
Okay.
If there's any way I can assist, I'd be happy to.
Would I
I'm
know
not-
anything
I'm not doing
about a
it in the
flame
store.
skull?
I'm just imagining a flaming skull flying around, laughing.
It laughs like that.
Or like put it over the Ioun stone and then cast like a voice over it.
Die skull.
Do I know anything about flame skulls? Or would I know? History, religion?
Yeah, to fully defeat them, you have to like either dispel the magic surrounding them or drop holy water on it, or else they'll just keep coming back forever and ever.
Amen. Oh, sorry.
Speaking of holy water,
They have a lot of. They also have a lot of elemental resistances as well.
I still need holy water for protection from good and evil.
I could probably do that, but I need some materials. Are we done here? You still want to make flame skulls?
Maybe it would take a considerable amount of time.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done here.
Alright, let's head
Okay.
back to somewhere. Where were we going next? I thought we were going to Oman.
You're right. Can I swing by the smiths first? Because I need to purchase some materials for some spells.
Okay.
We still have that armor, right? The special one that we got off that one woman. The armor that has like certain type of metal.
Oh, finches?
Yeah.
I think we do. Yeah, it's in the bag.
I have a question for the blacksmith. So, yeah. Actually, we're still in the Gilmore shop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked the shopkeep, "Sir, I have a very strange question for you.
Ask away.
You see, we have this armor made of a very special metal. I was wondering if it is all possible to line the edge of my sword's blade with this metal."
What kind of metal is it?
I'll show him the armor.
Yes.
What's the armor?
It's the finches armor, I think.
It's made of that metal that, was it nullifies crits or something?
Oh, the adamantium.
Yeah.
Was that what her armor was?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wrote it down as finches armor.
I know the armor nullifies crits, and if a weapon's made from it, it crits all the time. Like it does the crit bonuses.
So you're saying if you could melt the armor, and is that what you're asking?
Pretty much, yeah. I want to melt the armor and line the sword's blade with it.
You could, but you wouldn't gain any like negligible effects. So once you melt that armor down, it becomes useless.
Dang it.
Yeah, any kind of like. Well, I don't even know if it would melt because it's a magical item.
Guys, I don't think this armor's gonna do us any good. I honestly think we should just sell it.
Do you accept this armor, or should we go to this-
Adamantine. Let me see. Let's see what Gilmore set our prices at.
Because it's just, I don't see any of us wearing it. I don't really want to hang on to it for no reason.
What kind of armor is it? Is it medium, light, heavy?
I think it was medium.
Yeah, medium.
I don't think I'm proficient in it because I'd wear it, but
I remember us having this whole conversation. No one in the team can actually wear it.
Yeah. It is an uncommon magical item, so I could give you around 400 gold for it.
How does that sound to you guys?
400?
Pretty good.
What's the AC on it?
I can't remember. It's like. Um.
Bruford, can you wear medium?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bruford can wear medium.
It was scale, so it's 14 plus max dex 2.
Bruford, what's your dex at?
I think I would lose, if I wear any armor, I'll lose my,
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose your, whatever it's called. But what I'm trying to figure out is, if you wore this armor, would you have the exact same AC and now also be immune to crits, or would you lose AC, or like gain AC?
He would have the same.
So it'd be equal. You just have no crit problem.
He would also lose his speed bonus.
alright, that sounds horrible.
You don't want that.
No, not really, by the sounds of it.
Well, I was just thinking, because, like, what's your current speed? 35 in rage? Like, a 5-foot difference isn't gonna be too much, especially because we usually
Yeah,
fight
he loses. Yeah.
5? Fish? Barbarian.
He loses 10.
Is it 10? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Right now, Bruford and I are toe to toe when it comes to speed.
What's that, 35?
Oh no! Starting at 5th level, your speed increases by 10 feet while you aren't wearing heavy.
Yeah.
Your skill is medium. You could probably use it, but I don't know if
It
it's
would be
higher
the
or
same.
lower
It would
than
be
the
the same.
AC.
Yeah, he'd have the same AC.
Oh,
It sounds like it's worth it then.
not getting crits. I don't know.
Sounds
I mean,
worth
not
it for
getting
now.
critted against.
Like, for now, it sounds very much worth it. Once he gets his constitution or dex up, then probably switching out.
That depends on Bruford.
Yeah, that really does.
He seems to be like the kind of guy who'd go commando.
But that armor,
Yeah.
that armor's gonna. I feel like it'll save you at some point. Like, come on, crits suck. Everyone knows crits suck.
Mm-hmm.
Rage mode.
Like, it'll I just, I don't know. It's up to you, Bruford.
Okay, recap. What are we doing? What are we buying?
Okay, we have this armor. This armor doesn't change your AC. As far as I know, it doesn't change your speed either. And it makes you immune to crits.
What we have right now, or is that what we're buying?
We have it.
Okay, so I don't know. I'll think about it.
Or we can sell it right now for 400 gold.
Better price. Gilmore.
Well, we're selling it at Gilmore, so.
Yeah, this is the price set for both Gilmore stores.
About it. So, especially when we're heading somewhere else. Anyways,
Do you want to wear it for now and see how you like it?
What does Bruford want? Does he want to wear armor or not?
they said I don't know. Sure, I'll hold on to it.
Cool. Alright, we help him get into it.
Alright.
Bruford is now no longer naked. Oh god. Yo, Eric, was it in the other campaign where you were wearing the loincloth of a giant?
No,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
said
was it?
I just picked.
This campaign.
Was it this campaign?
I just pickpocketed his loincloth.
And you were wearing it for like days.
Ew.
Wait, are you still wearing it?
Still wearing it.
Okay.
Oh,
So are we off then? I need to swing by the smith so I can.
yeah,
purchase
yeah.
some
We're
materials.
off to the smith.
Okay, so we'll end the session here. But I'll let you get your smith stuff. What do you want from the smith?
I want 50 gold worth of silver powder
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's- for the um what's the name? Holy water.
Yeah.
So we got that.
Yeah, you're all good for this.
Hurrah!